Still I pay my dues, affiliated to this paper. I need freedom from my family line. Draw my life design up like fine art. I'm jumping off just an unfamiliar coordinate. Topped off the porch like I could touch the sky. Red is not one triller, bitch. The ism talk the water out your faucet. Look at me flossing, I'm so wavy I could change the tide. My intuition sense the hatred in your ways. You imitated, forging lines, claim meaning means that's just to justify. Yeah, right. West side, born maritime. Creole baby, my bloodline. My love's clouded, my thoughts crowded. Say all I see is these dollar signs. Finna make a play and that sound delay. On mamas, I testify. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run. I'm out here paper chasing, looking for the funds. Run for it, run for it, run.
Does this door stay locked up like that?
Keep filming, I'll show you why we locked the door. We had a VIP event one night. And
Sure.
had this kind of coming and going. And that's a $10,000 double rifle, and somebody just dropped it and nicked it.
You gotta be
Or
kidding me,
bummed
man.
it and then put it back on the rack, and no one said anything. And the next day we found it. We're like, So the owner, obviously, he just doesn't want. He trusts people, but
Yeah, I mean,
like you said, these are all investments in that just finished. Yeah,
I mean, this is incredible.
I would say I need these are my wedding guns. Like you use those as you with your tuxedo and you have like double 6-shooters.
Wow.
Kind of go rapid fire for your video.
This is incredible.
There's 4 corners with doors in them. Let's go to the other doors.
Let's check this out, absolutely. The amount of stories that you could tell about all of these guns. I mean, you could...
I try and honestly, I used to do the whole spiel and I kind of now, if people have questions about something, then I'll answer it.
Do you have a favorite in here?
Yeah, the double rifles. I'll show you quickly. But these are all factory engraved. That's gold and silver plated.
My lord,
Those
brother.
are ivory grips. That's a $110,000 handgun.
You have to be joking me, brother. This is incredible. I didn't know
this.
this.
You guys were holding those lever actions out there. You're like, these are so cool. I'm like, these are way. Oh, you haven't seen nothing.
You're like, buddy, I got something for you.
You want to see something super cool?
Yeah.
Look at the serial number on this one at the top.
56.
Yeah, so that was made in the first week of production.
Wow.
And it's a pinch frame, so the odds of Samuel Colt actually spinning the cylinder on that and quality controlling it, probably pretty high. He touched that thing. Wow.
That is incredible.
Right? How neat. Look at this one here. This is
Look
beautiful.
at the grip of it on that.
That's 180 grand. That's probably the most expensive handgun we have. In display, we have a couple others that are
My
part of the
lord.
owner's personal collection that don't get to see
I
the
bet he's got some amazing stuff.
my favorite handgun is a 1911 Colt Singer. They were made by a sewing machine company. They only made 500 during the war, and only about 150 are left in like collectible condition. And
Sure.
He's like these? And he pulls them out from under his desk. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
You're like, you gotta be kidding
He's
me.
that guy.
Yeah, he pretty much whipped it out, and I was like, yeah, it's big.
This entire setup is so cool. Just to have that with the case and everything.
These are my favorite here, though. These are dangerous game guns. I don't know if you guys ever shot nitro calibers before.
I've never calibers before. My lord, brother.
So that's a 470. So that would go to either of these two, and then you go 500, which is another stout bigger. Instead of it being necked, it's just the whole straight wall up, and then this is a 600 nitro. I want to show you the bore on it.
I mean, that's like an elephant gun,
It
brother.
is. It has elephants all over
Yeah,
it.
look at the engraving on it.
Holy
Right
biscuits.
on.
Here's your keys, by the way.
Hey, thank you, my man. I appreciate that.
Got you. Yes, sir.
Right, those are amazing. On either side. Holy.
These are absolute
And
pieces.
look at the.
Oh, does it come down on the switch?
Yeah, the lever's trunk. And then let me show you the bore size.
You've
Look how
got.
thick those barrels are.
Yeah.
So just look at the rifling.
Holy biscuits, brother. I mean,
So that's a 900 grain projectile going like 2,400 feet per second. So for me, I'm like, you guys are big guys. I'm like 6'8", like 230, and this thing freaking takes me off my front foot.
I
When
bet.
I shoot it, I like jump into it a little bit.
have you actually fired?
I've shot this before, yeah.
Wow.
I've done that. They have 5.77. They have for me, 470 is kind of like that sweet spot where I'll show you a video quickly.
The time and artwork they have into these weapons
This is a London best gun here. This is probably one of the nicest guns I've ever held in my life.
I mean,
The
that's
bud pad.
that is absolutely incredible.
The attention to detail is just
Look at the hand engraving.
unbelievable.
So you got a buffalo up top there.
Yep.
You got lion taking down a wildebeest. Let's flip it around here. Look at the pistol grip.
Oh, lion and lioness. Nice.
You got rhinoceros, more elephant,
I mean, that's just
coming all the way down the sight here, and even the sight with the gold at the top.
that is incredible. Absolutely incredible.
And if you were to really fire this thing, so that's a $300,000 gun.
So you're saying you gotta like lay
Oh,
into
yeah.
it because it's just
Hold on
gonna.
that 3%. We gotta wipe it off. If people touch them and I touch them and I forget to.
Yep.
How did we get in here?
How did you guys get in here?
How did we get in here?
You were appreciating the lesser levers, and I said, "No, let me make this guy's days."
The brother, I appreciate it. I mean, this is
They put the lion and the lioness on either side of the barrel.
my lord. Fully transferable MP5s.
Yeah, but look at the little.
He put it down here, but he also put it up here. You see the spots. Wow, the attention to detail.
So this gentleman, Robert M. Lee, was one of the biggest collectors on the planet, and you see his name in gold on the stock there.
Yep.
Okay. Those were his as well. There are a few in here that were part of his collection.
Okay.
Yeah, but this kind of stuff, you know, I know some clients that will shoot him and hunt him, but that's never going to see the bush.
No,
No,
absolutely
that
not.
would be sick to actually.
They probably.
It really would.
They probably have a room similar to this in their house.
Yeah, it would be sick.
You're building. That's the cost of a house.
If you can have that, you can more than likely have this.
What is the? Oh, those are legitimate $300,000 guns.
So yeah, this is $500,000 for these two, and this is $500,000 for these two. These are just 20 gauge match pairs, but look how deep that relief engraving is. Look at all the little flower petals and.
It's incredible. Yeah, so you can get $1 million in your hands like extremely quickly.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in a matter of 15 seconds.
Yeah, no, but you got to use a plasma cutter and try and get through the door.
Yeah, good luck.
This engraving as well. These engravings are unbelievable.
There's nothing in here that's not unbelievable.
Yeah, seriously.
My
You see the
lord.
Italians like birds and naked women, so it's cardinals. See the tits?
I sure do.
Maybe she's on her knees there.
That's awesome.
That's gonna be the one for me, man.
That's right.
That's the one.
What a good girl.
I love this.
There's one actually, this middle one.
Is that like walnut?
It's,
What is it?
I don't know, people, ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's
It looks like it's a piece of burl. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like a burl. My
Look
God.
at that one.
That's my hero. That's my girl right there.
Where's,
right here.
you can really see it in detail. I mean, that's
That is
all
in-
fine
How do
relief.
they get that in there like that?
I don't even know. I mean, that's a different kind of
That's not by
artwork.
hand. That's got to be machine.
I honestly love the naked woman thing.
Oh yeah, no.
Because
Yeah.
you bust your clay and you're just like, nice.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Let's look at this other one too. So they see it's all different birds. So this one, I think it's gooses and swans. Yeah, but there's her cheeks.
Gorgeous.
We like the booty cheeks on the bottom.
I
of the
just
guns,
love
man.
that. I'm like looking at it going, oh,
You're like, that's pretty freaking cool.
yeah.
These are incredible. I mean,
Canadian geese on there.
when I walked in here, this is not what I was expecting to see. Like,
This is the nicest gun store in the country.
I didn't see this coming.
You know, people have like buildings. I mean, this is built. This is a single owner,
That's incredible.
single person owns this.
Does he live here locally?
Yeah, it's here today. You're fucking walking around with a black Labrador. You wouldn't even know it's.
Oh, really? Dude, the MP5s are sick too. I mean,
This is a birdie, so that's also a very high grade gun. But they've done Aphrodite and more naked women.
it's all just so.
It's making
I mean,
me want naked women on my guns.
From
For real.
what
It's-
year
it's
were
very
they?
Tasteful.
That's insane. What year were they producing
This
this?
one's they started in see some of the shooting machine guns.
Nice.
So we got having a range, and we have 2 gunsmiths here is also a huge pleasure. But these years, I mean, you can go from, you know, this one was done in 1919.
1919. I love the gold on it too. I mean, that's such a classy look. I'm sorry, buddy. That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about it. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta look at it and be like,
if you sneeze and you got that chisel down in your hand and you just
yeah.
it across.
No, I'm good.
It just doesn't seem like that it could be done by hand with how fine the detail is.
I mean,
especially when the Italians do stuff like that, you know, you think how fine and how light you need to be, but also just taking
that way you're not taking too much out of it.
Thousands of a millimeter of material. Let me show you some other cool guns over here.
I mean, it doesn't stop. I mean, it doesn't stop.
Look at this AR.
That's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to figure out what the
case color hardened. Oh, that's Doug Turnbull did that one. But it's got some heft to it. Feel the weight of that.
Jeez.
That thing's got some weight to it. It looks like.
If you're shooting, that gun's a pleasure to shoot just because
it
there's
just
no recoil.
it just stays.
I'm sure.
That is awesome.
And then all these are high-grade Brownings.
My Lord, man. I tell you, if I won the lottery, I wouldn't say anything, but there would be signs.
I am telling you that I am, like, I bought a gun.
I
bought this outfit and I bought a gun like 2 days ago after we got paid for the first time. That's my first 2 weeks of work. Like, this is going to be a long career of me buying.
Yeah, no doubt.
This is a 100th anniversary Browning superposed. That they stopped making them in Belgium, and they redid this one for just this year, and that's a $75,000 Browning.
God dang, brother.
The color of the wood with it. Oh my God.
I feel like a black woman in the front row of a church.
Yeah. Hallelujah. In the name of the Lord.
Right. This is a drilling, or it's not really a drilling, but it's a.
That was interesting. I bet that holds 0 extremely well. Oh my gosh.
So it's a 16 gauge, a 308, and a 22.
What?
You don't
No way.
That can change the
caliber.
Yeah,
Is that's where you're changing in it?
No, so you got your shotguns first, rifle, and then you would switch either from
22 to 308.
Correct.
Wow.
And the craziest thing about this is
wow.
look how easy the claw mounts go back in.
That
And you're back on 0.
That's insane. I've never
You
even.
wound something and you need to go into the bush and you won't want to find
The
something
engineering.
In the
It's a fantastic.
engineering
It's a
on that.
fantastic idea. I just. Why aren't we still making cool shit like that?
The famous phrase is we beat the Germans and the Japanese in the war, but God, their engineering is 10 times better than what we had.
Yeah, no
You know,
doubt.
they said the Panzers, the tanks, were just so mechanically superior to what we had, but we won because just one more Sherman would come over the hill. We just killed them with mass production.
We got 1911s in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's all you, buddy. Oh my God.
That's first year production.
The stories that these guns could tell.
At this point, I'm not surprised. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've seen enough already where it's like,
we started low and now we started high and now we're kind of getting to the.
like, I'm not even surprised. Like, this is ridiculous stuff. I mean, there's nothing in here that's not absolutely incredible.
These are kind of just, you know, I don't think these are empty, but they're like.
Are these like brother and sister? These ones?
Maybe.
They look like they could be.
This one maybe looks a little bit better shaped.
Yeah, no. This one's got like one bone.
But I have a Delta. I just moved from Montana and I carried a 10mm and a Delta Elite. I just love a 1911.
There's some. There's,
It just feels
I don't
good
know
in
if
the
you've
hand.
watched.
Feels good in the hand.
What's that movie? Is it We Are Soldiers or Sam Elliott's pretty much a Vietnam.
Yeah.
And he's getting charged by Viet Cong in a clearing, and they're coming at him full speed bayoneting. He just dropping them with his 45. And he goes, "That's all I need, boy."
I mean, there's something that fills you up with testosterone when you put a 1911 in your hands. It really does.
So you got your first initial round going down into the barrel, and then your additional 7 coming down into the stock. For whatever reason, I shoot this gun lights out. At a Trapper Sporting Clays range, I'm a fucking machine with this gun. And it's light as shit. It's a 20, and you got 8 shots. Boom! Boom!
That's
The amount of weapons that we've had in our hands and fired today
We've
is
had over $1 million worth of
It's not what I had on the bingo card this morning.
You had $1 million in the last 3 minutes.
I did not have this on the bingo card today.
Titanium barrel, titanium action, Johann Fonzo. These are all handmade in Austria. Feel the weight of that for a 7 PRC. For a woodstock gun, it weighs
you can
like
almost sit
4
here
pounds.
like this balanced. Like,
So when you're doing an alpine hunt, obviously every ounce matters.
yeah.
Try to just feel the weight.
No doubt.
So there's-
I expected that to be much, much heavier. I'm not gonna lie. Here, you hold this for a second.
There's a famous quote by a guy named Craig Boddington, and he said that usually with synthetic stock guns like a Christensen or a Gunworks, you can use it as a canoe or, finish the animal off if it's still squirming and beat it to death, and, maybe use it as an umbrella and dog it. But goddamn, does wood look good in a photo. It really does. If you're in Africa and you want to stand with your kill,
Yeah.
you want that off.
For sure.
And then you put that underneath of the trophy when it's in your home.
Oh, yeah.
You want to hold something up like that for sure.
A lot of these high-end guns, you want to not sell to the client as it's going to be yours.
Yeah.
All you're doing is curating it for your kids.
Yeah.
Their kids after them.
No.
And I've had a couple guys that say, yeah, my kids don't like guns. And I'm like, that's your fucking
Yeah, you need to change
My kids are going to fight over them.
or get rid of them or something.
Yeah, you don't. I have one of my clients as well. He says the only thing that they're getting is elephant ivory because you can't sell ivory.
No
And
doubt.
he shoots an elephant. He has 6 kids, and he's like, I gotta get 2 more.
Those are the problems I want to have.
I don't think there's anything in here that I have actually seen before.
So it's a 410.
Oh my god.
It's called El Cuatro Canon.
I see why.
So 4 trigger pulls, 4 shots.
No
So it's not
way.
all 4 at once, but it is 2 external and 2 internal hammers made by Abbiatico and Salvinelli, or from Mars now. They only made 10.
That's
So like where
10 and there's one of
There's
them.
only 10 of these.
what else would you find? Look at that.
And there's one of them.
So it's a side-by-side slap on top of another one.
That's so nuts. I'm curious how long that barrel will last.
Just because if it was a 12 gauge, I'd be a little bit more hesitant. But it's
just
such a
being
low
410.
pressure 410.
Yeah.
I don't think you'd be worried about blowing it for a while.
Yeah, just being a 410 itself.
That's a gorgeous pair, side by side. They're both 16s, Vitelli Rosini.
All of those are gorgeous. That's incredible. It almost looks like it's got sparkles in it.
No, I mean, come on. Look at that checkering's so fine.
It's ridiculous.
And the engraving, the scroll work is so ridiculous. Do you know why you have a match pair of shotguns?
Tell me why.
So we're on a driven bird hunt in the UK. I'm a gentleman and I have my loading boy with me. He stands there with a belt of shotgun shells and he's holding my second gun. Bang, bang. By the time I turn around and switch guns with him, that one's loaded. Bang, bang.
That's why, huh?
And you don't ever keep your eyes off the sky. You're doing these driven hunts. You got about 100 people involved in doing all of this. So you got beaters, dogs, young boys chasing the dogs, loading the guns up, pouring coffee, drinks, whatever. They make it a whole ordeal.
Sure.
So a gentleman doesn't load his own gun as well.
Of course. Why would you do anything like that?
So,
Peasantry.
right, and you got woodcocks and pheasants and ducks and everything coming at you. It's one time you look down and a bird comes and you miss it, you get crap from everyone else.
Yeah.
So the motion would be bang bang, flip, bang bang, and this kid is freaking loading them faster than you could shoot them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I did it once with my dad, and I was a loading boy when I was really, really young. I was like 12, and I thought it was the coolest shit ever. I wanted to run after the dogs and do all that. I thought it was even cooler than shooting the 12 gauge because it kicked my ass near that side.
No doubt, absolutely. It's got to be that way.
How about
That
this?
is incredible.
This is a Confederate era. That's a
Oh,
Confederate
right.
soldier's rifle.
Please don't send me at the market, NASA.
No, this is right. But I mean, imagine you go kill some Yankees.
Yeah.
Man, you're like, this is a pipe and a 2x4.
Yeah, that looks, I mean, that's basically plumbing parts. That's ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy?
It's probably like a cast iron barrel.
Hey, buddy, if I won the lottery, this is going over my dining room table.
Yeah, 100%. You go every night and you're.
Bulletproof glass case.
Yeah, guys, that's pretty
What's in our last corner over here?
on this one here, there's some pretty cool ones.
I was gonna say, I don't even know what I'm.
So
Well,
we have beef
okay.
back in the day. A duel.
Brother.
Oh, that's cool.
Duel at high noon with them bad girls. Get out of here, dude. No
original-
way.
These are all ivory knobs.
How?
Look at the original oil. What?
How did that survive?
Look at the cork.
That's
the cork
my
is like perfect still.
That's my big question here. Is like, how did this survive?
I don't
somebody
know, man.
put it in a dark, dry place and didn't fucking touch it.
Whoever got this in the will and found this under Grandpa's bed or something was like, what is this?
They come out right. These are pretty cool. This is a nice gun.
Oh my god.
So that's fully gold
Buddy.
plated and engraved.
Buddy. That is ridiculous. That's a $51,000 Smith & Wesson revolver right there.
Man, I don't even know if I would shoot it. That's the problem.
I-
And it would be again wedding piece.
There's no way I'm
yeah.
shooting.
I have that little pocket blower on me. It's just like a with the Rolex on.
Yeah, have to.
Pull up in the Rolls Royce. You kick your freaking long alligator boot out.
Yeah,
step on the ground.
So what? This stock goes in with
Yeah,
that Colt.
This would be your OG pistol brace.
Really?
Yeah,
OG
the
OG pistol
the
brace.
ATF would have hated you back in the day.
Golly.
But I guess, longer barrel and plus
On the
same
6-shooter, just
which is crazy.
mowing them down.
Yeah, I mean, how was that?
That's incredible.
I don't know why they thought that was a good idea.
That is incredible. Wow, man. I mean,
Nope, you're good.
This is another cool one. This is serial number 28.
Wow.
that is.
Again,
So he
not cool.
definitely had his hands on that.
100%.
100%. Factual.
Golly, man.
And then, just single shots and cold lightnings and all that kind of cool stuff. But that's pretty much the whole room, dude. Yeah.
And everything here is transferable, you're saying?
Yeah, these are all transferable machine guns. Yeah. So, what an investment.
Well, time to remortgage the house.
Oh, well, I mean, honestly, you could do that, sell the gun in 5 years, and probably make about $5,000 or $6,000.
Right? Exactly. That is the nice part about it.
And shoot it.
Yeah.
That is
Get
the
you
nice
enjoy
part
it.
about it.
What you're paying for is the receiver. You can, if the barrel burns, you can just buy another HK barrel. There's no difference between semi-automatic and a full barrel. You know,
Yeah.
all the parts are the same. It's just the serial number and the receiver that.